Hello dear viewer, I am leesusss. Welcome back to Garden Flipper. I hope you've been enjoying these so far. I certainly have. And the reason that I'm back in this revolting hovel is because I kind of restarted the game like I promised I would. So I am, if I can actually show that, I can't really. I'm back on the Dick Poultry profile that I've done before, because I wanted to have something a bit more fresh and sort of learn along with the game rather than just having millions of pounds to start with at the start and all the skills set up. So what I've been doing is I had a quick blast through a lot of the early quests. Yeah, I went through the usual ones. I went through the two gardening ones and a whole bunch of others just to pick up skills and a bit of cash. And now I have 50k in the bank. Give a few pennies, and we're going to go and do an actual gardening one. It's this one going to be here. Now I'm not sure what these are going to be like, to tell you the truth. I have not really any idea. I suspect that it might be this house, because this house, you might actually notice that I've mowed the grass outside to try and get some skills up on this, and it was pretty painful with the little. I missed one. Is that not showing up on the thing? It does show up. I can see it on the minimap. I didn't actually use the skill last time, but I can see where the grass sticks up on the minimap. There's one just there, I think. There we go. And then you get a little spurt of grass when you catch it. So I mowed this lot just to get some skills up. Unfortunately, my muscles didn't get any bigger in the process. I'm still a scrawny little what's it. Let's put this away, shall we? That's dangerous. But I suspect that this house here that we're going to buy might be this plot of land again, just with a house attached. But let's see, shall we? I presume I've got to do a house with it as well, but I don't know. Let's have a look. An ideal purchase for older people, hint hint, and those who love gardening, because the garden's an absolute mess. You're going to have to tidy it up. The plot only has only a small house which can successfully be used for storage. The rest of the square is yours. Why don't we create a great dream garden out of it, as long as you create something someone wants to buy, obviously. It's kind of nice, actually. What are these, like lupins and things in here? Foxgloves, rather. And a crappy indoor house. Yeah, this looks like the house we're currently in. But let's go and spend our cash on it. Let's just go there and see. Oh my god. It's like a dumping zone. It's better to replace concrete and metal with wicker and wood. That depends on your opinion, really. I mean, if you want a fence, a really good fence, then I know it's not so good for the environment, but use concrete posts, because they're going to last forever. If you build wooden ones, they're nicer, but they're gonna wear away eventually. Either way. Sip of coffee. On the left, there are a bunch of scumbags, and they will constantly complain about what you're doing and whine and moan and occasionally disappear indeed. Yes, we know about the guys on the left, and we presume that it's the usual bunch of chumps, isn't it? Why is the family on there? Look at this house. Look at that. Okay, so the people who are initially up there are ones who have some sort of interest in what you've got in terms of a property already. Why is the big clan of idiots up there? Because on the second place, we know Donald's there, because Donald's always there, because he hangs around like a bad smell. And is that Ricardio the third one? I think it's Ricardio. He's always here, but it's a small property. Why is the family here? Are they going to live in the doghouse? Are they under the rubble? Where are they going to go? It's ridiculous. Look at this place. Oh my god, it's even smaller than the last property. But I think we could squeeze we could make, I don't know. We're not touching this anyway. We're not touching this nonsense. We're going to clear. Look at this, pallets and everything else. What's with that shadow? Is that my shadow? Wow, I'm huge. Look at the size of it. Either the sun's very low, one of the two. We're going to see who needs a sofa. We've got a sofa to put inside. We can put that inside. What a load of garbage in here. Is that a weed? In a lot of gardens, that'd be a flower. That's kind of nice. I don't know. I'm not going to remove those yet, because this is how we're going to do it. Now, in previous playthroughs of the game, I've tried to make somebody happy, and other ones I've just tried to do whatever. I've just tried to build a property, and that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to build a property. These fences look different. Does that mean I can change the fences? I hope I can. I really hope I can. Yeah. So I'm just going to do this. However, right, we're going to make up a scenario, and we're going to. Can I move this? Can I move the trees? Bit ridiculous if I can. Can I chop the trees down? Don't know. Yeah, we're going to make up a scenario and we're going to just do stuff with this map is what we're going to do. And we're going to find out what we can do. For example, can I... There you go. Can I clean? Did I leave those viscera cleanup style? Apparently not. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, so we can clean this stuff. And that's actually quite a nice path, isn't it, really? That's rather... I'm surprised the weeds aren't growing through this. So there we go. We're going to discover what we can do as we go along, because I really don't know. I've not done anything like this with this level. Where's my spade? I guess I need my spade. There's the shovel. Actually, that is correct. You would use a shovel, not a spade. Spade is for digging holes. Shovel is for moving dirt out of the way. So I want to magically go away. I mean, game, you could do something where you had a skip. You could do that. I'd be happy with that. You know, you'd have to dispose of it. And with the weeds as well. You have to compost them or something. But fine, we're going to make them magically... What's that on the spade? I can't wait what it says. Biyushi? Not sure. That is an upgraded spade that I've got there, by the way. I did get an upgraded spade. I got it as one of my perks. That's kind of fun, though. Reminds me of... And I've also got the fast cleanup perk. So, in fact, I'm picking up more rubbish than I would normally. I'm picking up fast, which is kind of good. Kind of good, really. We can get all of this stuff. Again, the pallets are kind of useful. They're good. You could do... See, what I'm envisioning here is I'm envisioning someone who wants to be close to nature. Okay, they don't mind living in a little house like this. They're happy with that. They want to have a keyboard that doesn't mess around. My keyboard is so worn out, I tell you. They want to be close to nature, and they want to have a place where they can be. They can, you know, they'll sleep inside, I guess, in the inclement weather, and they'll maybe wash inside and cook inside. But they want to be out close to nature. Therefore, they've got a place that is mostly green out here. And look at this plastic, awful garbage. And it was builders' materials and pizzas. I mean, someone's just been sitting here getting a real party on out here, haven't they? Really, students or builders, one of the two. They're both as bad as each other. I shouldn't say that kind of thing when I still need builders to do stuff around my house, but there you go. like everyone watching this video, you know, no one's watching that. Yeah, so I want a nice. If I can make a little grove of peace and tranquility for this person and stuff those guys on the left, then I shall. Because none of them are going to be happy. Who's going to be happy here, really? I mean, the house has barely got. I mean, I have sold a house to the old people before now, the olds, who, Mr. and Mrs. Old, and their house didn't even have a bed in it, because that's how the craziness of the game works, you know. So we could potentially do that, but really, I mean, I guess the student maybe would be okay, because all he wants is a bed and bookcases, but you know, who's going to be happy? I thought we'd have some new characters. These guys don't seem like the people will be happy with this. What are we on? So there we go. So I've picked up all these. This was advice from Dark Fairy before. I used to go for this before on my previous incarnation as leesusss. Trying to see the dirt, but of course that's not being smart. If you're smart like Dark Fairy, what you do is you get a really, really good mop, and it doesn't matter if you can see the dirt or not, because if you mop around, anything dirt that's there, whether you can see it or not, goes. Clever. We're going to go with that one. Faster, even faster. Not for this bit because they just vanish instantly, but more for the moppy, and presumably the wishy washy with the what's wrong with me? With the hose. Yeah, okay. This is fun, isn't it? But that's what it's like. You got a new job like this. That is what the sort of thing you're gonna do when you've got a construction work or a little project going on. Who puts their rubbish underneath the rubble? That's really lazy. We need the entire skip for this, wouldn't we? Really. That's what it's like, though. You've got to do the cleaning up first, and it's what we're used to with the house flipper part of this game as well. You know, you have to clear up all the rubbish first, and then once you've got a clear a clean palette, not a clean palette, a clean work surface. Palette's not right, is it? That's the bit you mix your paints on. A clear. I don't know what I mean. There's a phrase for that. There's a word for that, but I can't think of it right now. Let me have a sip of coffee. See if I can think of it. I don't know. I can't think of it. My old brain can't think of it. A fresh canvas. There we go. It was a painting analogy. There we go. Once you've got a fresh canvas, then you can work out what you want to put on it. Do you want to make a picture of a dog? Do you want to make a picture of a tree? Do you want to scribble in crayon? Because that's all about as far as your artistic abilities actually go. I don't know. No, we can't dig up the cement. No. We could use that though. I mean, it's probably rock hard. I mean, this bag's been sitting out in the weather. It's probably as hard as a brick. And as much as I like to sit down, let's get rid of these, shall we? There we go. How are we doing? I guess we've got to get rid of the weeds. I'm really tempted to keep those though. If I could move them. Oh, I can't move them. And the trouble is, so I was thinking of a cunning scheme where I could maybe make a little flower bed and keep the weeds in exclamation marks, here. Because even these are quite nice. Yeah, they're more colourful than some of the things in the game. But I can't, because if I mow near here, so if you use the brush cutter, it chops down the weeds as well, which is good in some aspects, but I mean, look at these. What are these, poppies? No? They're not really weeds. Not really. I mean, a poppy... a weed is anything that's in the wrong place, isn't it? Anything that's where you don't want it to be, it is a weed. You know, if you want a stylistic garden where you have... I chopped that down. That's not going to get rid of it. You have to dig the damn thing up. If you've got a very formal garden and lots of clear presentation, you can have the most beautiful flower ever, but if it's grown in the middle of your lawn, it's a weed, you know. But you know, these things are not necessarily weeds. Never mind. I don't even want to mow this really. Is there any point in me mowing this really? Let's have a think about what we're going to do with this build. So yeah, as I said, I'm thinking of let's wash the fence down. I'm actually spraying water here. I'm spraying some sort of deadly solvent. That's why I'm getting rid of the fence. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's biodegradable and fine for the garden. There you go. Yeah, so I'd like a little grove of trees. So I don't know, the only things I've looked at in the game are the ones you've seen previously in the in Ethan's request, and what the other one was where I was trying to put bushes and things on. You lot are happy, are you, because I'm cleaning the fence? You're being remarkably quiet actually over there. If you've been making comments, I haven't seen it because I'm talking to the viewer. I'm not looking at you, listening to you lot. You lot can take a running jump. Doghouse can stay here for now. Oh, there we go. He pipes up. I like it clean. This is perfectly clean. I'm so happy that the garden is clean for you. What about this bit? A bit muddy for you? What if I roll around the dirt for you? Huh? What do you think about that? So I would like... I was thinking all natural, so I know we can get things like bark paths, which would be nice if you're into the environment, but this path is rather good. And we need something clean to go up to the our hovel every day, you know. So I think we'll have more bark paths. What a clean home. Oh, sparkling clean. A bark paths leading up into the rest of the place. But what else can we put in here? You know, let's have a little look. Let's have a little shop. Let's go through the shopping, and we'll see what we can do. Decorations. So we've got all this fun stuff on here. And even though it's not all natural, you know, it's kind of... I think there'll be some animals. If you're into nature, you'll probably want some animals. Some little squeakies and furries. Ooh, a wooden windmill. How much money have I got? 26k. Well, we're not going to spend very much on the thing, are we? We need some pond. We need a pond of some sort. Nice little nature pond. And probably a more natural one, maybe. Lamps. A little lamp. Okay, you know, we could have some lamps. Solar lamps, of course. Being green. And plant pots. Yeah, you can have planters. Some things are better in the ground. Some things are better in a pot. So, I see. So I just went through the whole lot before, did I? Is that what? No, we're only on decorations. The whole garden stuff. Furniture. Okay, yeah. Again, we want wood. We're going to have old people here, aren't we? We're basically going to have old people here because we're going to lose lots of wood and lots of touchy-feely stuff. What's this? A sofa dome? What is that? It's kind of fun, I guess. Whoa, that's what we want. There we go. Look at that. I'm getting one of those now. I don't care. We're just going to buy that because that's awesome. I mean, we've actually got one of these in the garden. It's more egg-shaped. I'm not very fond of it. It actually makes me a little bit seasick sitting in it. I know that's sad, but it does. That's exactly what it does. They look a bit leathery to me. We're not having leather in this garden, I can tell you. No. The stripe's kind of nice. There we go. Is that going to straighten it for me? No. It's going to be skew forever. Yeah, we've got one of these in the garden, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I can't use it. That's all. My wife loves it though. The kids love it. I think it's quite the right shape. I reckon it'd have to be more tipped. I think you'd fall out of that. Guys, what I do like hammocks though. If there was a hammock here, a hammock. You've sold me with a hammock. If you got a hammock, we've got benches here. What else have we got? I saw those in the other house. They're kind of fun. What is this? What is this? Look at that. So, tales of childhood again. Here we go. One of the things I used to do as a kid, I used to love as a kid, was I would take the lounger. So we had a lounger, a bit like one of these, but a metal framed one, and it had an end that flapped up at one end and one that flapped at the other end. And what you could do is you could fold them together to make a little triangle. So as a little kiddie, what I would do is I'd sit in the garden and I'd fold it up to make a little triangle, like a little tent, and I'd put a blanket over it, and I'd sit in there and eat biscuits and read comic books or whatever the hell I did, and that's kind of fun. And this has got that feel to it. Oh, I'd love to, and although I'm making this for an imaginary person, it's got some influence for me. I do like stuff like that in the garden. If I'd sat out in the garden all the time with the dog, I'd be so happy. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. There's too much stuff now. There's too many things that I want to buy, and a lot of them are kind of expensive. A bridge. But a bridge over what? We haven't. How do we do water? Surfaces. Maybe we can put a lake through. Tool house. We've got a little shed for that anyway. Surfaces. Can we make cat's heads? Really? Why are they called cat's heads? Stones? Yeah. Where's the wet stuff? Where's the water? We need to be able to put water through. I was talking to my son about this earlier, and he said, can you put what sort of things can you do in the garden in terms of changing the landscape? Literally landscaping. And hammocks. Oh, it's not a tree hammock. It's just a hammock. It's I used to say banana hammock. It's not. Don't call it a banana hammock. That's something else entirely. Budgie smugglers. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Just don't look it up. Don't look up banana hammocks or budgie smugglers, for heaven's sake. I have to start doing stuff, aren't I? Really, I'm going to have to start doing things. I want to be able to do landscape, and I want to be able to put things in. I want to be able to fences. Nice. I want to be able to put. Why rebate? I want to be able to put, hills and little bits like that in the garden, but I guess I can't. Fine. Let's look at. Okay, you got to focus. So when you got to focus on the big stuff. I know I've done damn all so far, haven't I? I'm pretty frustrating the hell out of you. Please don't hit your computer anymore, okay? I will get there eventually. I'm just a bit slow. What do we have in terms of tree? Is it under tree? Form. There we go. Okay, we got heights. Good. There we go. Spherical tree. Spherical. I want tall trees. I want big trees. I'm kind of a loss. Actually, it's almost like the thing's too big. I'm just wondering. It's like what I've got to work with here is too large, almost, for me to know what to do with it. I might have to come back and have a think and then come back and start doing things there, because I don't know what to do with myself. Also, can I actually change? I'm wondering about the limitations of the game. Okay, so you've got this bare bit here, and we've got grass here. So what can I actually do in this grass here? Can I put any old plant that I want to? Let's say that I want to have, because I've got a feeling I can't. Let's just put a tree down here, shall we? Let's get something small. Something small. What, 5 metres, 1.5 metres? It's like a weeping fig. And a regular tree. I can just put it down anywhere. Hmm.